Hey you guys, I'm Ginger. Welcome to the blog Ginger and Zimt. Today I'm going to do a review for you of Maple Holistics Tea Tree Oil Shampoo. I was contacted by Maple Holistics a few months back and they asked if I would like to do a review of their tea tree oil shampoo, and I was super excited to do this review. Number one, I am always looking for new natural products to try out, and unfortunately I have spent a ton of money over the years buying products just to try out, just to find out really quickly that they don't work well for me. And one of my favorite things about this company, Maple Holistics, is that they have a sample program, which means that you can contact them and request samples of their products to try out before you invest your money in buying it. And that is a wonderful program to have, and not a lot of companies have that now. So thank you, Maple Holistics, for allowing your customers to try the products before they buy them. The other reason I was really psyched about this was I have had a lifelong issue with flakes. Growing up, we just called it dandruff. I thought that it was dandruff. And then as an adult, I learned it wasn't dandruff. It's dry scalp, ridiculously extreme dry scalp. And there has never been any product that I have found that can treat it. No matter what, I am always going to have this dry, flaky scalp. There is a national brand that is really my go-to brand. It's managed things better than anything else, but it's never cured me of the problem. So I was excited to try the tea tree oil shampoo because tea tree oil is known for treating dry scalp as well as dandruff and other skin conditions. But I was a little bit skeptical because literally nothing has ever worked. And I've used lots of tea tree products in the past, but I've always used name brand, well-known, national brand kind of products. So they sent me the sample back in, I think it was September, but unfortunately I had a ridiculous amount of life happen to me between September and January. And it has kept me away from being able to blog. And so it gave me extra time to continue using the shampoo. So at this point, I've used it for about 4 months, and I can really give you a thorough review of my experience with their tea tree oil shampoo. First things first, the smell is absolutely incredible. It is so invigorating, it is so clean, and it's like going to a spa treatment every time I wash my hair in the shower. They use all natural products, they use all natural ingredients and essential oils in their shampoo, and it shows. It's not, most other tea tree oil shampoos that I've tried have had either like a really sweet kind of like fake minty smell going on, or they've smelled medicinal, and this is none of that. This is just amazing. It's invigorating, it's clean. I can definitely smell the tea tree oil, but I can also smell a little bit of lavender and rosemary. Love it, love it, love it. And so in the shower, you wet your hair. The consistency of the shampoo is nice and thick. It's very rich. It's a lot thicker than most other shampoos that I've used. You lather up, you massage it into your scalp, and then you let it sit there for about 3 minutes. Let it do its work. And during that time, I have my shower on nice and hot, which I know is not helpful to dry skin at all, but that's okay. I love a hot shower. And the steam of the shower gets the vapors of the essential oils in here, and it's just like being in a diffuser, and it's absolute pure heaven. So after 3 minutes, you rinse it out, you condition as usual, style, and you go. Now, the very first time I tried this, when I rinsed, my hair felt like straw. It was so coarse, so squeaky clean. And I was really worried about that because squeaky clean means that your hair has been stripped of the natural oils that it needs to protect itself. We don't want to strip all the natural oils out of our hair. So growing up, my mother always said, oh, you want your hair squeaky clean. And then of course, nowadays, we don't want our hair squeaky clean. We want it clean, but we want it to be conditioned, and we want those natural oils to be allowed to stay on there to do their job. This made it squeaky clean. The texture was literally like straw. It felt so coarse and stiff, and I panicked a little bit in the shower. But then I went ahead, I conditioned, and everything was fine. I was able to style my hair as normally, and that is a big key. So in my past experience with natural shampoos of any brand, I have had styling issues. My hair tends to be either it's too light and it just flies away all over the place more than it kind of is right now. My hair is always a little big and frizzy. That's just my hair. But with other natural shampoos, it's either like flying away completely, or it's not curling up as it's supposed to, or I'm not able to get it straight if I'm wanting to wear my hair straight. I have very wavy hair. At times it's a little on the curlier end, and at other times I do straighten it out. And so I need something that can kind of do well in both directions. And I was shocked to discover that even though in the shower, after that first shower, it had that horrible straw feeling, it styled perfectly. I was able to wear it curly that day. It was great. A few days later, when I rewashed my hair, I did it and I was able to straighten it without any frizzing, without any bumping. It just went perfectly. As I continued to use the shampoo, that straw-like feeling totally went away. I don't know what that was about the first time, but I've not had that problem in the months following it. During the first, I'd say 6 weeks of use, I was bummed because it actually made my flaking a lot worse. A lot worse. I would come out of the shower, take off the towel, and there were days that, like right up here by my temple, it was actually peeling off in a sheet, like as if I had had a sunburn and my skin was peeling. There was no redness or anything underneath. It wasn't like my skin had been raw, but my flakes were a lot worse, and they were actually turning into full-on peels, not just flakes anymore. At that point, I almost gave up. Because at 4 to 6 weeks of use, it was not managing my flakes. It was getting a lot worse, but the smell was so great. I wanted to keep using it, and I am so thankful that I did. So I kept going with it. My goal was to use the entire bottle, okay? No matter what, I was committed to using the full bottle. And I'm really glad that I did. And I'm also really glad that life kept rolling stuff at me that kept me from being able to blog and post my review, because if I had done it at that 4 to 6 week mark, it wouldn't have been a great review. I can tell you, through continued use of this tea tree oil, my flakes are gone. It's managed. It's the first time in my entire life that my scalp has been clear. So my perspective on this is, like with any medicine, and an essential oil is kind of like, it's a medicine. It's a therapy. You have to keep using it over time, and your condition will improve over time. And like with a lot of therapies, things get a lot worse before they get better. It got better. So I think what it was doing is I had so much dryness up there. One of the things with, rosemary, and is also with tea tree oil, is it kind of exfoliates and eats that dead skin. It disintegrates the dead skin. That's one of the ways that it gets it off of you. And so I think because I just had so much of it, that was kind of that process that I was seeing when things were getting a lot worse. So things are so much better now. I've actually used up most of the bottle, and that's the other thing. So this bottle, I did not think was going to last me very long. I go through shampoo, kind of quickly, but a little bit goes a long way. And so as you can see, there's still a little tiny bit left, and I've been using this bottle of shampoo since September, when normally I'm buying big, huge value size bottles of regular shampoo, and go through it a lot faster than that. So I give this total thumbs up. I thank Maple Holistics for reaching out to my blog and asking if I would do this review, because I wouldn't have found you otherwise. And I'm actually sold on this. So I will definitely be purchasing it in the future, and I can't wait to try some of their other products. Looking forward to trying their conditioner, because I've been using my regular brand conditioner. And then they also have a winter blend shampoo out there that looks really interesting to me, because it helps with extra moisturizer for those winter months, and I think that the smell is going to be pretty amazing from the description of it. Also, they have body care, and they even have personal lubricants. So they offer a full line of really great products. So I encourage you guys to go check them out, Maple Holistics. And I will include all of the links and everything on the blog at gingerandzimt.com. So come by and check it out. Thank you guys for listening, and I will see you next time. Bye.